Okay, here we go. I'm going to answer a bunch of emails here. Keith, you crack me up every time I watch your show. When you shoot anything, you get so excited. Why is it that so many shows are so serious? Hunting is supposed to be fun. Suzette from Pennsylvania. Hunting is fun. It's for that reason I am excited. How you like that? Okay, and if you don't get excited when you shoot an animal, you probably should be not hunting. Here's another one. I'm new to hunting. I've been watching your show to learn as much as I can. I've heard you say it's pig 30 and it's deer 30 several times. What the heck does that mean? Pam from Illinois. Pam, what that means, it's getting time, man. It's getting time that you got about a half hour right before dark, and that's the time I call pig 30 and deer 30. So that's what that means. Here's one. Howdy, Keith. Not sure if you remember me, but we met several years ago at Sportsman St. Thanks events that you put on to honor wounded warriors. I just want to say thanks for your continued support of the military. You were doing it many years ago before it was a popular thing to do. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Henry from North Carolina. Semper Fi, Henry. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for the guys in the military, we wouldn't be able to be here in this beautiful spot right now. And you wouldn't be able to sit at home right now without worrying about bombs going off. So thank God for the military. Here's another one. I'm not a hunter, but I keep hearing the media talk about common sense or reasonable gun control. It just sounds like a marketing job. Basically the same old bans they've been pushing for decades. What are your thoughts? Are there any organizations that are actually fighting these anti-gunners? John from Ohio. John, there's a bunch of organizations. Start with the National Rifle Association. That's the one I belong to. I belong to a lot of them, but that's the only organization that fights for our Second Amendment rights. That is the #1 goal of theirs, period, the NRA. Here's another one. Hey Keith, I caught your show where you were taking disabled kids hunting. As a vegan, ooh, this is a good one. As a vegan, I was disgusted. You were indoctrinating those kids to becoming cold-blooded killers. Worse yet, you were smiling and laughing, and so were they. You should be shut down. Bet you won't respond. Keith, I dare you. Tim from New York. Tim, give me a break. I'm so scared. I am so proud of people that hunt. So proud of those warriors out there that support what we do every single day by telling people like you, Tim, to pull your head out and realize, you know what, it's guys like us and it's women like us that are helping protect the future for hunting for people that aren't even born yet. Okay, let's see, here's another one. Dear Mr. Warren, I'm in the 7th grade and I really like your show. My English teacher keeps talking about how hunters are bad people and that hunting is wrong. It upsets me because some of my friends believe everything she says. Have you ever heard of teachers being against hunting? Chris from Oregon. Absolutely, Chris. There's a lot of people against hunting, but there's a lot of people for hunting too. And it's for that reason that I think I want to encourage everybody. I want to get you off your butt. I want to help enable you to get out there and to communicate the good about hunting to people, because it's us. It's the people that actually get out there and talk to people and spread the good news about the importance of conservation and hunting and how it all plays together. Yeah. All right, here's one last one before we go, and this is a really good one. When we closed out, I kind of put it down and I read this one. Said, I got to come back and read this. Bo from Montana writes, I seen you using a crossbow and a camera on last week's show. I hate crossbows, and those fancy cameras are cheating. All that technology don't belong in the woods. I use my grandpa's 30-30 because I'm a real hunter. You're not. What do you think about that, Mr. Big Shot? Bo, I wonder where your television show airs. Or maybe, Bo, you know what? Technology is what keeps the world going, man. I mean, come on, stop bashing other hunters. I mean, the thing is, in Montana, game cameras are not legal to use during hunting season, and that's cool if you want to hunt in Montana. But you know what? There are lots of states with different rules, and you know what? Hunting is one of those kind of things. Thank God we live in a country that we can make our own choices, how we want to hunt. And different states have different rules, and that's cool. If you want to use your grandpa's 30-30, good for you. But you know what? If it's legal, if it's ethical, and if it recruits more people to hunting, I'm for it, Bo. Anyway, that's the way I feel.